Elevating Connections is a charity that we support here, and it is geared towards helping reconnect foster kids with their siblings, because a lot of people don't know, including you new people who are here tonight, that you don't know that the foster care system often separates siblings, so they don't even get to be with the people who have probably been the most important to them until they got put into the foster care system. And as it says on the graphic that you're looking at right now, 224 youth in Colorado transitioned out of care without a true permanent home just this year. Since, yeah, well, it's basically 9 months from July to March, and that was before the pandemic, so even worse now. So once they're transferred out, they also raise money for and provide internet access and electronic equipment and counseling and all sorts of wonderful things to these people to help them get employed, to help them get education, to help them get a permanent place to live. Because once you turn the age that they turn you out of the system, there is a very big gap between the level of services you get before and the services you get after. So make sure that you support us. Chuck, did you want to add something?
Yeah, I just want to jump in. This weekend, I went up to the camp and did a comedy workshop with the young people, and absolutely had a blast. Enjoyed having young people try some comedy, and then picked up a little bit of data too, especially these kids who transition out of foster care without a permanent home. Some of them, some have cognitive disabilities, and those kind of programs, day programs via Zoom, present serious challenges. So it was fun to do the comedy workshop, and then some of the data I picked up was like, man, how are we going to fix that? And so just the little donations we do here with tickets offered some of these kids their first chance to get out and connect in a few months. So it was cool, but there's definitely more work to do. Sorry to interrupt with.
No, don't. As a matter of fact, I want to interrupt you to ask you a question that you will answer. Give them an idea of the kind of money that you have helped raise, because this is Chuck's baby, and give them an idea of some of the money you've been able to.
So to get the mobile technology, like the tablets and phone bills paid, we came up with some expensive tickets for their virtual poetry jam and helped them raise $5,000. Through private show donations and ticket sales, I gotta guess we're up to $700 to $1,000 in donations. And it costs about $300, $400, $500 to get a little connecting event to go, to get the kids to just go to somewhere for the day and get them lunch, little Halloween bags, just let them have a day where they get to spend some time with people like their siblings and connect. And boy, the comedy was just, I want to say it was funny, but it was heart-wrenching. That's the truth. Like, they get to say anything. So what topics do they want to bring up? Well, abuse, neglect, hurt, pain, ouch, life sucks. That's what they talked about. And while sure, some of them got laughs, more of them got to speak. And then, for the rest of us, we just get to try and think good thoughts and go, hopefully they find other outlets, including stuff like this, doing comedy. That's what connects all of us, is the way this microphone lets us just rock our feelings through it, make people laugh and all that. But for some of these kids, it's just somebody even paying attention and going, here, it's your chance to speak. And during the feedback sessions, one young girl was told by the friends, like, hey, you're brave for what you said. And she's like, I've never heard that word said about me in my life. So it's fun to be there for those moments, and continued donations and continued attention like this. Just the fact that we're stopped and we're talked about it, I think it helps other people who have been in the same scenario know that, we care. Sure, we can fuck around and laugh, but we can also care and appreciate people letting us have a little bit of time to talk about elevating connections. And then we should spend one last moment talking about yet another important charity that you help with, Mike.
Thank you very much, Chuck. And I would like to thank you for giving that impassioned speech, because I think you probably have all picked up on this from the show, but I'm dead inside, so I can't be. I'm I'm just waiting to fall over, because that's, I look at the action here and I feel bad every time they get a laugh, because it's not my laugh. That's the level of compassion I bring to the world. So it's great to hear Chuck say these things that he means so deeply and that I try to help him with anyway. I also help write every year a musical that is performed by Magic Moments, to which you can donate at magicmomentsinc.org. And Magic Moments is Colorado's premier special needs friendly theater company. I have a daughter with special needs who performs in this every year. I've been helping to write it for the last 3 or 4 years. And all of the music is taken from ASCAP and BMI songs, so that you can be, when you go to the show, you can be sure that every single song that you hear in the show is going to have a wonderful melody, because it's been a hit song already or been a strong song at a Broadway show. And the lyrics are changed to support the story, and the story is amusing. They have 160 to 175 people in the cast every year, of whom between 40 and 60 are people with special needs that range from not visibly noticeable to hugely impactful, and they find a way to make every single one of them have a meaningful part in the show. Something I didn't accomplish in 20 years as an actor, I might add. But you would love the show. They're very moving, and they're very entertaining on their own. The shows are very entertaining on their own strengths, and because of the nature of the cast, they're inspiring as well. And one of the things they do, by the way, with Elevating Connections, our donations are helping to pay to get a goal. Our goal, I think, this year is to send 10 people from Elevating Connections to one of these shows. Probably most of them have never been to a show of any kind before. So anyway, if you get a chance, go on magicmomentsincorporated.org, donate some money to them. They were hit hard, like everybody else in the theater world, by the pandemic, and they can really use the money. That's it.